What's up, guys? It is November 12th, 2:41 p.m. at the time of this video. The markets are still live, but I am definitely done trading. I am finishing up the day $452, which puts me $1,681 in the profit for the month of November. So today was a pretty good day. Could have been a lot better. I traded two stocks. Traded one of them 8 times, and the other one just took one trade, one loss, but kept my loss small at $30. The one I won on was $482, which I was at $580 on, but we'll go over all of that. Now that stock is APDN, and I called it out this morning at 9:16. Just said it hit the scanners to be watching it. It's the lowest float on the board. There was nothing really low float this morning on the scanners, so everybody was thinking it was going to be a super slow day, which I kind of thought the same. I went the opposite direction with that. I needed to zoom out and pull it up. Perfect. So we'll go over the trades today, and it's going to be a little different because I learned how to put the flags on there. So on my charts you can see where I bought and sold on these little flags. Kind of stole the idea from one of the Discord members of the Discord chat that I'm in sometimes. Shout out to Relentless Trader. He does this on his recaps, and I was like, wow, that's awesome, and it took me this long to figure out how to do it. So go over the trades on APDN. First trade I took was at 9:32. That's one of my rules. Don't trade till 9:32 because the simulator kind of lags in the first 2 minutes. So this is the third minute of the trading day. Took 800 shares at 876 and sold them in the next minute at 676 and sold at 692. Then the very next minute I took another scalp. 800 at 703, selling at 717. So I'm up pretty decent on the day already. Then I took another scalp here and lost 2 pennies, 800 shares at 840, selling at 838. Then it gets in this little ascending triangle pattern, which looks a little better if you stretch it out a little. It did fail, but U-shaped around pretty good, so I was definitely looking to get back in because it definitely showed a sign of strength. I should have got in on this candle when it broke this high here, but I kind of waited. And I was also watching other stocks. I was trading my friend's account. I was trading, I don't remember the ticker name right now. It's like AMRN, which I'll go over that in a minute too. So it spikes up here and it's going to get halted, so I immediately jump in with 400 shares, get filled at the very top, sold 200 out of the halt at 1049 for a little profit, and then sold the other 200 at 1118. So that was a very nice gain there. Jump back in with 200 shares at 1153, selling at 1169. So just another little scalp trade. When stocks are running like this, I mean, this is already almost up 100%. When they're running like this, I like to take a lot of little scalps. That way I'm not caught in any flushes. If I am, it's just kind of bad luck because it's so quick. I try to jump in with the momentum, ride it up, get out. So here it started to form another ascending triangle. And like I said, I should have bought in here at the break. I didn't. I bought in here going into the next circuit breaker halt. Bought 200 shares with an average price of $13.94, and it gets halted out of the halt. It immediately flushes down, and I lose a lot of money. So I sell at $12.53 or $12.49 and $12.58, which is an average of $12.53. Okay, now I see what it's doing there. So I was up, like I said, $558 at my highest. That was after this trade. So in this trade here, I lost like $200 and something. I was only up $200 on the day. So I was kind of, I was a little sad. So I was done. I walked away, and I'd also traded TVIX, but I just bought 600 shares at 791, added 400 at 786, was looking for the SPY to fall and TVIX to go up. It never did really, so I just kind of got out here. I mean, it was a couple pennies. Lost $30 total. Not a big deal at all. Just a trade that did not work out. So lunch, I was sitting there, I pulled my phone up, and I see APDN is just beasting. So I hop in 400 shares at 1685 and just wait it out because I figured it's going to hit 18 because the 200 simple moving average was, well, now it's at 1824. It was a little lower earlier. It was like at 1818 or something. So I figured it was going to hit 18. So I sold 200 at 1715, sold 100 shares at 1758, and sold the last 100 at 1777. It hits a high of 18 and flushes down. It's kind of exactly what I thought it would do. Then it curls back around, goes back up, hits a high of 1843 and flushes down again. So it failed twice at the 200 simple moving average and has just dropped off a little bit since then, but it's still holding its gains well. I mean, it's not like it hasn't broke the VWAP terribly hard, a little here, but not much at all. So, I mean, it could still be a good afternoon trade. Definitely be watching it tomorrow. All in all, it was a pretty decent day. I mean, I wish I could have made a little more on this. $1,000 day would have been really nice. But now we'll look at AMRN. So I traded this in my friend's account, and I am extremely disappointed how I did because I was watching it out of the gates, and I was watching it curl up here, and I was ready to pull the trigger at $20. I was going to get in at 20, and I watched it fail a couple times, and then I took my eyes off of it. Next thing I know, it's up here at 2020, and I hop in. It comes all the way back down to about 20, but I stuck with it, and it came up, and I think I sold like at somewhere up here and made $100. I was extremely happy about it because I finally made money. Then I get back in and lose on this flush. I lost every bit of it, so I was down $3. Then I waited. It was curling back around. I got in here at 2019, flushed down here, got out. And I should have played this trend line, but I didn't put the trend line on until it was too late. Because it would have been perfect if I'd have bought here, or here, or, well, here it didn't work out. I actually did buy here, and I think I sold as it broke here. So I think I ended up down $20 in his account, which isn't bad considering I was taking like $8,000 positions. So, and it did creep up behind the trend line here all the way up to 2084, and which was my target. 2090 was the high I was looking for, because if you look here, 23, well, no, here it is. This drop off here is at 2090, 2094, something like that. So, whoa. So that was my target, and it came, right up to it, which sucks for me because I did not catch any of the moves that I wanted to. I had my plan out there. It was right. It was perfect. Still didn't capitalize on it. But so that was my trading for the day. Another $452 locked in. So we'll be back at it tomorrow, and hopefully we can make a few hundred more bucks. But thanks for watching.